Hi, I'm Abby and we're on day 43 of 75 hard. Come and spend the day with me. Unfortunately, today is already not going to plan because my husband did end up having to go into work today. So we are not going hiking today like we intended to, but I'm still going to make the most out of the day and we will see what happens. I'm feeling good today. I'm ready to go and we are about to go do our outside workout. I'm going to start out with steppers this morning. It is so still out here right now, like there's no movement at all. Today is one of those days to where I'm just feeling extra good, so I'm very thankful for that. Now onto some weights. Now I'll finish out my time with walking. One thing I've been wanting to try out again for a while is running, and today we are going to try. We are not going to focus on speed. We are just going to do our best, and I'm just curious how I do with it. This is just for fun for right now, by the way. I do not have any desire to become a runner at this moment. Let's see how it feels. Already it feels very unnatural, I will say that. Incredibly unnatural. Yeah, I don't like how this feels. I hate it, actually. We got a long way to go before that becomes something I do on a regular basis. It felt like my entire body was screaming, no, do not do that. I am so ready for some cooler weather. I feel like we got teased with it for like a week, and now it's just back to the same thing with the humidity and the heat. It's so bad. And considering today that there was like no movement, no wind, no anything, the sun is just beating down. You know, it was a good workout. It was just a very, very hot one again. And I am over it. I'm over it. I just want cooler weather. I cannot wait to have good, cool weather. Like summer's okay and all, but there's only so many clothes you can take off, if you get what I mean. I do drink so much water though during this, so that is the advantage, because during that week to where we had cooler weather, I would do my workouts and I wouldn't be sweating nearly as much as I am right now. I would not drink near as much water and I would have to force myself to get through this one, which was a task. Okay, so this morning's breakfast. What I'm wanting to do this morning is actually get a lot of eggs boiled, because I keep wanting to reach for an easy snack. And I think that having boiled eggs just readily available would help me a lot for whenever I get a little hungry and just want something quick and easy. So to make the boiled eggs, I'm going to be using this little egg cooker. It's very handy. Anytime I want to make boiled eggs, it's just very convenient and fast. I found that this is like my preferred way to make them. We're going to get our eggs, and then at the end of this water measuring cup, there's a little piercer. I don't know if you can see that. And you just get your larger end of the egg and pierce it. Then we just put our lid on it, plug it up, and let it cook. Okay, so it's done now, and it makes this little jingle. So we'll just go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to add some ice into this bowl now. And now we're just gonna dump our eggs into there. Just to kind of help them cool off faster. Oh, we had one that cracked. You know, I actually think that I prefer boiled eggs over any other way to fix eggs. Like when you're cooking up eggs on a pan, right? Like scrambled eggs, or used to be my favorite sunny side up eggs, or things like that. It feels like I get burnt out so easy on those, and I'm not sure what it is about boiled eggs, but I never really get burnt out on boiled eggs. Or like there's certain days to where I just think eggs are disgusting, right? Like I'll fix myself a scrambled egg and I'll be excited to eat it at first until I eat it and then I'm repulsed by it. But boiled eggs, it's never been like that. It's like, it's a good boiled egg, always. I don't know. It's not like I'm making the eggs different or something every time to where they like become yucky. It's just, for some reason, my brain just chooses days to not like eggs besides boiled eggs. And there are our boiled eggs. I'm going to have 2 for breakfast this morning, but the rest are going to go into the fridge for whenever I just want a quick little snack or anything. We've got some of this Dave's Killer Bread Good Seed toast, and on top of that, I'm just adding some hot pepper jelly. I am a huge fan of hot pepper jelly, but I have to say that this one, it's not as good as others I've tried. Also going to add some cheese. This is extra sharp. I did not realize that when I bought it, and my goodness, is it extra sharp, but it's good. An orange, our boiled eggs, our sausage with some salt and pepper. I know there are no greens on my plate this morning, and I'm sorry. This is very much, for the most part, a grab-and-go breakfast. And I'm still trying to get through these oranges, so. Also, in one of my recent vlogs, I talked about how I was getting HelloFresh because I just got like an awesome deal on it. I've tried it before years and years back, and I'm trying it again. I'm going to make a little video about it. I've been cooking them throughout the last 3 days now and videoing about it. And tonight I will have another one that I will include in this video. But I think after my 75 hard journey is when I'll upload that. Just a full kind of HelloFresh thoughts about each meal and overall thoughts, you know, just something kind of fun like that. I do not believe I'll stop vlogging in general, but I am excited to get into some other things after this journey is over with. But vlogs will definitely still be pretty prevalent. I have such a fun time with these, and I liked what somebody said in one of my comments. They were like, it's like FaceTiming a friend, and I feel that way sometimes when I'm videoing. The HelloFresh meal that I made yesterday, by the way, it was a ramen, actually. When I tell you that was probably like the best ramen I have ever had in my life. And it's also so interesting to me to see like how I've changed over the years. When I started HelloFresh, and if you did not know this, HelloFresh changed my life in a way. The main reason for getting HelloFresh in the past was because I wanted to learn how to cook. And I had gotten ads about this meal plan, and they send you the instructions and you cook it. And I was like, wow, like this sounds perfect. I get all the ingredients with it, I get told what to do, and then I do it. And it really changed everything for me. Before that, I was just getting stuff out of a can and heating it up, or getting a frozen pizza out, or making sloppy joes. It was just always something like that. And then one day everything changed. I just really wanted to know how to cook. I wanted to make good meals for my family, and I was just tired of eating the same old things all the time. So I got HelloFresh, I learned how to cook, and ever since then I have loved cooking. I have had a lot of trial and error, but it has really been so good for me. And anyway, so that's the story about HelloFresh. It's just interesting seeing how I am with cooking now versus then. So I was not able to eat that second boiled egg. I am so full, so I'm just gonna save it, snack on it later, and now I'm going to work on my small business. So it is now 11:30 a.m. and I'm going to start working on my small business. I want to start making some more needle minders for my fall collection, and I do have one order to package today as well. Today my goal is to get 2 separate designs of needle minders done. So for our first design, it'll be an apple skull, and our second will be Lily of the Valley Ghost. So I think these are going to be really cute with the white, but after looking at these, I think I want to have another version for like kind of a poison apple. So I'm going to make some more of these, but in green. Okay, well, my husband was super sweet and just came home and surprised me with a meal on his lunch break. We were supposed to go and get our fast food of the week today because he was going to be off and we were going to be hiking today, and then we were going to go get something good to eat. And of course, I told you he had to work, and he knew that I was going to be cooking the HelloFresh dinner tonight. He was like, I still wanted you to have something special, so I asked him what these were so I could tell you guys, and this is half of a BLT ranch salad, and then this is a Italian steak and mozzarella sandwich, half of it, and it's from Panera. He is just so sweet, you guys. I know that he doesn't have all that much time during his lunch breaks, so just knowing that he probably spent majority of that time getting this food for me, it's the little things. It truly is. I will say the salad is just okay. I've had better. Here's our steak and mozzarella sandwich. Now this sandwich is the bomb. I think I'm gonna have to save the salad for later, or maybe even tomorrow if it'll keep. I'm also still feeling kind of full from this morning. I love fresh mozzarella. So I didn't end up getting around to both designs like I said I wanted to today, but technically I did do two different things. I just put those into the oven, and once they're out of the oven, I have to sand everything before I can put them together. And that's going to take a little bit. I'll do one of each for right now though, just to show you what the end product is going to kind of look like. And I have to decide if I want to gloss them or not. Now I'm going to work on an order, and then shortly after that, I'm probably going to do my inside workout. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and work on getting one of each of the apples done, just to show you what I mean, to where I have to sand them before I can even put them in. Do you see all the extra scraggly clay all around? That has to be sanded off, or else in my opinion, it just looks super messy. Okay, so I'm not going to fully put them on here yet. I have to add liquid clay to kind of get it to adhere to it. And I'll do that some other time. But there's the white. And there is the green. I'm curious which one you like better. I think I like the white one better. And also, after seeing them like this, I don't think I'm going to gloss them. I don't think they need it. Anyways, I absolutely love how those turned out. I think they turned out so cute. And I did finally figure out my launch day. I made it to where I will still have plenty of time to get done what I want to get done. It will be October 1st at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're on my website at marieminder.com. You can also check the description down below for the link to that. These are needle minders, and they're very prevalent in the cross-stitch and embroidery community. They're just a little accessory to hold on to your needle, and they also double as regular magnets if you're not in the cross-stitch or embroidery community. Today's order is for Sophie in Massachusetts, and this is actually their third order from me. They got the little otter with floaty and the orca needle minder. I love this one so much. I've already got them magnetized. If you're in the cross-stitch and embroidery community, you just put one on the front side of your fabric, one on the back side of your fabric, and clamp it together to where your fabric's in between. That way it stays on your project and can hold your needle. Okay, and I used to always show this just to show how strong my magnets are that I use. There's our needle. And now we're just gonna shake it to death. You see? When I first started cross-stitching quite a long time ago, I got needle minders that had the worst magnets. Like your needle with just the slightest bit of movement would just wiggle all around on it. And so when I started my business, that was the thing that I made sure was top priority, was quality in the magnets. Because otherwise, you don't have a good product. If you are making a needle minder You want the needle minder to do what needle minders do. You get what I'm saying? You want them to be strong to hold your needle. So now we're gonna put these on my business cards, and it is always so satisfying to see them on here. So cute. And there they are, all packaged up. And I will be sending this out tomorrow. Thank you so, so much, Sophie. So for my inside workout today, I am going to be doing the exercise bike for the 45 minutes, and I'm also going to read. Okay, so I'm now done with my inside workout and I'm going to take a shower. It's now 4:13 p.m. and I'm going to get started on cooking. I am on my 4th HelloFresh of the week, and we are having this butter chicken and homemade garlic naan tonight, which it's very interesting because you make the bread from scratch on this one, and I'm very excited to give it a go. So we will see how it turns out. So let's see our ingredients. For our meat, we have dark meat chicken, tomato paste, onion paste, instant yeast, masala, cream sauce, cilantro, flour, chicken stock, basmati rice, garlic powder, curry powder, and yogurt. Okay, into this bowl, we're going to get 1 cup of flour and 2 tablespoons. Let me make sure they're good tablespoons. One teaspoon of yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and they said not just a pinch, but a big pinch of pepper. We'll go ahead and mix this. Now this I was not expecting. We're going to add in 2 of these packs of yogurt, 1/2 tablespoon of oil, and 1/4 cup of warm water. Now we mix it until it's all mixed together and it's sticky. So already this doesn't seem right. Okay, I mean, it's sticky, but I don't know if I did this right. It wasn't really coming together with what I put in there, so I put a little more water and a little more oil in it. And now it's very sticky, so we'll see. Okay, we're gonna sprinkle 2 tablespoons of flour, and it says we just shape this into a ball. So I gotta be honest with you guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm very out of my element here. Okay, so it says hold it with one hand and firmly press down and away with the other. Then fold it over itself until it has a slight shine, 8 to 10 minutes. I don't even understand what I'm doing. The dough does not feel right either. It is, it's thick and like, it has no pull to it. I'll do what it says though. We'll keep going, I guess. It's just like, I can't pull it without it tearing. There's something wrong. Oh no. Oh, this is so bad. This, like, why is it dry? Maybe I need to add more water to it. Or maybe that's stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We're gonna add more water. Okay, maybe I can bring it to life. Maybe. Oh man, this is not looking good. Okay. Maybe that was too much water. I fear the more flour I add to this, the more dry it's going to become. I'm gonna keep going with it though. It says 8 to 10 minutes of whatever I'm doing, which I doubt I'm doing this the right way at all. Pull, fold over. Pull, fold over. Oh my. Should have probably watched a video tutorial or something on this first, but I'm just going by the directions they sent me, okay? Maybe this was not good for somebody who has little to no experience with bread. If I fail this though, I'm on a mission to learn. Like these next few weeks, if I fail this, I'm going to learn how to make this darn bread. We're going to go full bread making until I succeed. I mean, it at least has a pull now. Like you see, it's not as crumbly, but it's still not, I don't know. Oh, it has a shine. I see a shine. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and roll this into a ball. I've beat it up for like 10 minutes now, doing whatever I just did. And it shows that we're going to return this to bowl and then we're going to cover it for a good 1 to 1.5 hours. I don't even know if this is worth it. But by all means, we are going to figure it out. We're going to cover it with this. And it says it's set in a warmer location. So this is it right now. Okay, so while my dough hopefully rises, I don't have the best of hopes. My husband and I are going to play Uno. Got this Uno No Mercy game, and these games last a little while actually. My husband and I do really enjoy to play card games and board games with each other.
We usually play for money. No. I did hear they have gambling for Uno in casinos now, which is crazy. I don't know how that works, but I saw something about it online, I guess.
I could see myself getting so mad. Well, I'm pretty sure it's like, we haven't played Uno in a second. I'm pretty sure you have to grab them if you need them and keep grabbing until you get something.
Yeah, there's also like this one.
Oh, shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
I know this. I know the skip everyone. I know the
This one's just weird. We're used to regular Uno. That's the wild color roulette card. The next player chooses a color. After that, they must reveal cards one at a time from the draw pile until they get a card of that color. Yeah. That's like the brutal rule.
It's like an infinite card glitch if you're very unlucky. Like say, she gets to pick one, and she says she wants to pick a red, and you can practically go through the whole stack.
Well, let's give them an example. I'll say. Oh no, you have to say it. You pick your color, and then you do it.
Let's give them an example. It's crazy.
Let's see what he gets.
I didn't pick a color.
Oh yeah, pick a color. Pick a color. Okay.
Red. There we go.
Oh man.
So I just collected, I don't know, like 5 cards there?
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna win anyways?
Who knows?
I'm drawing these for no reason because I know you have a wild
Go ahead
card.
and pick up those 6.
Okay. Go ahead.
Doing it out. Oh, yeah, you're done.
Whatever. I'm just glad it didn't last all night.
Yeah, that was fun. That was actually really fun. I thought you were gonna have a +6 in there too, and then I was like, it's like, what's the odds you had a +6?
I should have saved some of those wild cards.
That's how I felt when I was like stacking all those colors and throwing them in there, and I was like getting rid of all my defensive like +2s. I'm like, I don't like that.
All right, we are going to go ahead and get started on our rice. We'll add to that 3/4 cup of water and some salt. And now we're going to bring this to a boil. Okay, and now that that's boiling, we're gonna bring it down to the simmer and put our lid on it, and that'll cook for around 15 minutes. Into this bowl, we're gonna add a tablespoon of butter and half of this garlic powder. We're going to microwave that until it's melted. Let's chop all of our cilantro. Into our pan, we're gonna add some oil. Okay, so this chicken is just in shreds. I am not sure what to think of it right now. And real quick, I'm going to show you 2 things. This was the dough portion, and this is what their chicken looks like. And our rice is looking pretty good. We're adding some salt, pepper, our masala, curry powder, and the remaining garlic powder. Now we're going to add in our tomato paste, our onion paste, and chicken stock. Now for our cream sauce and 3/4 cup of water. We stir this occasionally until it thickens up. Now add a tablespoon of butter and 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, and stir. Okay, and at this point I need to work on the dough, so I'm going to put this over here. We are going to take our dough out now, and it is sticking to the bottom, which I don't think is normal either. At this point, it is what it is, you guys. So we're going to half this and get them into little balls. Then we flatten them with a roller. It says about 7 inches wide, but I don't have anything to measure that with. So I'm just gonna get it relatively flat. And we are just gonna see how this does. It just feels hard. I'm gonna say we need to flip it. Okay, we're supposed to brush on this garlic butter. It looks so pretty. This is unfortunate because I know it is not going to taste good. And before I even take this to the table, I'm going to look at what has happened. Okay, well, never mind, because this is still raw. This is raw inside as well, so we will not be having this, obviously. At this point, you know, it is what it is. I am just going to go ahead and plate the rice and chicken, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's go ahead and divide our rice out. And of course, our chicken bits, whatever you want to call these. It shows to drizzle with yogurt. I'm just going to use very little. And our cilantro. And here's our 4th HelloFresh meal without the naan, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I do not have high hopes. And I think part of the reason why is because I've been working on this meal for 3 hours and it seems like nothing went right. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, but like I said, when you spend that long preparing something and nothing goes right, it kind of just makes you hate food altogether, I guess. I don't know. Truthfully though, the flavor's not bad. The chicken bits are good. The rice is good. I'm very disappointed about the bread. I should have probably just had my husband go and pick up some when I initially knew that it was not going right. Instead of continuing to work on it for another couple of hours. But, you know, can't go back now. So I am on a mission now to correct that. My husband and I got finished up cleaning the kitchen, which there were so many dishes tonight, and we also watched a little bit of TV. I think honestly this is where I'm going to end my vlog today. It has been such a long day and I'm just wanting to chill and relax. The meal was definitely disappointing, but it's okay because now I have got something that I'm going to be very passionate about learning about until I figure it out. So anyways, I post 2 vlogs a week, kind of day in the life vlogs as you're seeing today, every Tuesday and Saturday. So if you'd like to keep up with me, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.